Introduce yourself. Can't do it on fire. You have all the reason to begin again. Under this desire. Do you hear the call? Coiling the wire. You have all the reason to begin again. Under this desire. I have found the catalyst, and I have found the catalyst in you. You understand yourself. This is not a test. You have all the reason to begin again. Honor this request. Do you wait for love? Put your acquiesce. You have all the reason to begin again. Honor this request. I have found the catalyst,
The Catalyst. St. Ricketts. www.stricketts.com. Tuesdays and Wednesday nights, they do some theme songs. Tuesday night with Fire Can't Burn. Wednesday night, of course, is The Catalyst. And we'll put the boys on pause. We thank them. Good evening, everybody. Wednesday night, live, 100% live. A brand new episode of Yo 2.0 or Yo Show Wednesday, or God, we don't know what to call it. Let's just go with the Yo Show. Good evening, Jeff the Shark Perini, solo icon tonight. When I started the Wednesday thing, the guest co-host thing, were a lot of names, a lot of people, everybody all pumped up to do it, and then it gets time to it, and I don't know. Things happen. That's okay. We're still here. Wow, it's a bright light. We're still here anyway. Wednesday night. Very excited doing what we do, bringing you great talent, bringing you fun banner, bringing you a great show. As we edge closer to 300 Tuesday night episodes, and of course we do these on Wednesday night as well. Tonight, an awesome guest. Met this young lady a few weeks back at those great Future Star shows, and just loved her energy, loved the way she carried the stage, and I said, how about a pop on sometime on my show? And he said, yeah, let's book it. And we did it tonight. Coming up around 8:30, the lovely young artist, Miss Jade Skylar. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, excited. She's great. Great stage presence, great voice, great artist. We're going to hear two of her songs shortly. Jason in the house, just got home from Walmart. How has your night been? It's been great. I'm here. It's always great being here. And no Walmart for me tonight, though. I had to rush home and get ready. So not only are we going to have Jade on and play some of her music, we're also going to get a little more into the Key concert series, which is coming up in February. It's almost here. A great concert that the Yo Show and the guys from SRR Promotions are putting together. Try to do it every month, local bands. Last night we had Twisted and Bryn Athen both on for Jules' birthday. They were awesome. Going to try and get a little bit of their music in and talk about the Key concert series and maybe a little something from Cole, who was the feature band on that night. And, of course, Jade tonight. So we got a lot going on and a lot to do. First of all, massive thanks to last Wednesday's guest, the super cool, the super funny, the author, actress, Jamie Andrews. She was great. We thank her for coming on with us last week. And guest co-hosting, once again, Vividly Bixen. So thank you very much to Viv. Thank you very much to Jamie Andrews for last week. And thank you again last night as well to Twisted and Bryn Athen for helping us celebrate Jules' birthday show. Another great birthday show in the books here at the Yo Show. A lot to talk about. A lot of things going on. I could start rambling, but I think I'm going to go right to music. Should I go to music? Or should I let's go to music. Let's get something out here by Jade Skylar. One of her two great new singles. When You Were Mine It's great. This young lady is a super talent. I think you're going to love it. So we're going to play one here right now. I'm going to load it up here when you were mine. We're going to share it. It's about 4 minutes and 39 seconds long. It's tonight's guest, Jade Skylar. Make sure you find these videos on YouTube and subscribe. And we're going to play a song right now. No videos, though, but the music, a great shot of our guest. And we'll be back in a few minutes here on the Yo Show, Yo 2.0 Wednesday night. Please enjoy this awesome song by tonight's guest, Jade Skylar. Wrong screen. Now we're there.
People always lie, but with you I really tried. I picture our memories all of the time. Give back my heart in all of its pieces. Give me a reason I should forget. Right at this time, I will keep my pride. One step at a time, I'll cross the finish line. You struck through my heart, you crumbled it up. Oh, I missed all those good times. I feel all alone. Sometimes not everyone can win. I feel paper thin. I just miss when you were mine. Every single point of day, I think of you a special way. Especially when it rains, I cry out all the pain. I listen to your voice. It's a special kind of noise. When you look me in the eye, I felt like I could fly. I've loved you many times. Why can't you be mine? Look at you and your eyes are blue. Your favorite color too. Look at me and I'm sure you'll see you're just right for me. I just miss when you were mine. You show me you won't let go. That's a lie. I know. Don't take this a weird way. Let your words make me feel safe. It's you struck through my heart, you crumbled it up. Oh, I missed all those good
fantastic music from tonight's guest, Jade Skylar, When You Were Mine. It's out now. Links are down the bottom. YouTube it. Apple Music. Spotify. Get out there. Check out this great artist. Check out a lot of the great artists who are local to our area, who are going to be bursting out this spring and summer and playing great songs and great shows, etc. We're just so excited for all of it. I agree, JD Wolf. Nice song. A nice young lady. Yo, by the way, thank you for being in the house. And we're excited. We get excited for all these acts. And Jade will be performing, of course, this Saturday. Another one of the great Atlanta Brokers Future Stars shows. As well will be Brent Athen, who was with us last night. So we get excited for it. We love the music. We love the sound. And a lot of great young artists out there doing serious work. We'll have Jade around 8:30. And meanwhile, we're going to talk about some topics because I got to hit this one. And I hate to rant. I really do. That song was touching. I could totally relate to the emotions and lyrics of the song. Thank you, Keller C73. Not sure who you are, but it's got a pretty cool looking drum set there. I like that. So thank you for chiming in. Yeah, very cool. Great song, good emotion. Like I said, when they're that young and they're putting out songs with such great emotion and power and lyrics and music and all that, it blows my mind. That's why we got into this many years ago, to track this stuff. Myself and Jewel and a lot of great people who have guest co-hosts with me in the past. And we almost had my wife tonight. Said, how about me? And then worked around a little late. So in the upcoming weeks, my wife will be guest co-hosting one of these nights. Certainly can't wait for that. But let's get to a drummer from, all right, Codes of Black, a great band that we absolutely love that we had on the program a little while back. Great band, making some big noise in the area as well. Love those guys, Codes of Black. And if you haven't checked them out yet, check out their episode in our archives on YouTube. Check out their music. And I try to share whenever I can. Tell me, there's so many great bands around here. You can't even keep track. You try, and there's so many of them. Just so many. Let's talk about the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. And I got to get to this one because I got to rant. Adrian Beltre, Todd Helton, and Joe Mauer were the top names in the MLB Hall of Fame class this year. I know my man JD Wolf, of course, is a big Joe Mauer fan, of course, Minnesota Twins. One of the most pure hitters of our time. Todd Helton, a lot of flack because he was a Colorado Rocky back when Colorado was kind of a launching pad. Okay, I get it. Adrian Beltre, timeless, great fielder, good hitter. I always thought he could have been even better. He was good, but I always thought it could be even better. But a good class, so congratulations to those guys who were voted in. The reason why I bring this up, and I was discussing this with a few people today at work, is the case for Chase Utley. And I know every Philadelphia Philly fan, most Philly fans, because there's a couple that agree with me here. Chase Utley is just not really a Hall of Fame baseball player. While we love what he did here, while we loved winning the World Series, while we loved his tenacity, he doesn't have Hall of Fame numbers. I'm sorry. The guy was hurt a lot. They said within the first couple of years he was bone on bone in his knee. There was no cartilage left. Played hard. But the numbers are not there. 275 career batting average. 1,885 hits. Didn't even reach 2,000 hits. Sounds crazy, but not even 2,000 hits. 1,025 RBIs. Good. Good numbers. Thank you, JD. And see, I don't try to be a homer. I got to be real here. 259 home runs. There's guys out there, and the guy that always comes to mind is Dale Murphy, guy who just missed 400 home runs. I think he hit close to 300 for his career in all the RBIs. Not considered. And there's just guys out there who I feel their numbers are a little stronger than Chase Utley's. I love Chase Utley, but it was a career cut short by injuries. the numbers aren't there. He did have some tough seasons where he slumped. The requirements get into the hall. Right, there are requirements, and the requirements are starting to get lowered, and people are saying, yeah, lower them because nobody's doing those numbers these days. I can't help it if nobody wins 300 games anymore. You can't blame the players as much as the managers and making the moves. If somebody doesn't hit 500 home runs anymore, again, I don't know what to say. But at least get something, at least have 2,000 hits. I know 3,000 was always a big number. At least have 2,000 hits. Utley does not have that. At least hit 300. It's not there. At least have a slew of gold gloves. At least have over 300 home runs. Am I wrong? And some of my favorite sports talking people are with me it's just not there. He had a decent showing in his voting, but his numbers aren't there, and they never really will be there. So I say no to Chase Utley in the Hall of Fame. What I do say yes to is that I did get home opener tickets for the Phillies this year. It's the Atlanta Braves. Very excited for that one. It's actually a Thursday. It's usually a Friday. This year's a Thursday. They play the Atlanta Braves, of course, our big-time rival now. But I'll be at the home opener. And now with the opener, instead of going on the site and getting single tickets, you had to buy a 3-pack of tickets. So I got the home opener. I got a fireworks night. And a random night against the White Sox. Why the White Sox? I don't know. But you can only pick from certain sections of a group of games. Like they had a Bryson Stott bobblehead. I would love that. Couldn't pick it. I would have loved, what was the other one? There's a Bryson Stott bobblehead. Oh, the Texas Rangers are coming to town. The defending world champs. That would have been awesome. Nope. I had to go with fireworks. And that's all right. I like the fireworks. My wife likes the fireworks. It'll be a good time. Just ready for some ball, ready for some Phillies baseball. Hopefully they keep it together and make another good run. A couple straight years in the playoffs. Fun. Let's get back to that World Series. Let's try and win another. It's been a while since the days of Chase Utley. Chase, I love you, man. It's just, and I'll say it. But I know someday I'll make a case for this guy. Bryce Harper. Love me some Bryce Harper. I don't care what anybody says. Did I like him in Washington? No. I don't like anybody in Washington. I like him here. Sure do. A few comments popping up. Jen Himes in the house. Hello, thank you so much for stopping in. It means the world. I love it. I know you got a busy schedule. Twins versus Phillies in the World Series. You hinted to that last year. Not impossible. Not impossible. I would like the Phillies to get one more pitcher. And I'm going to mention the guy's name, and it gets a lot of slack. It's Trevor Bauer. I know people are like, Trevor Bauer this and Trevor Bauer that. But Trevor Bauer was also not found guilty. And there was text messages allegedly out there that this was all a scam. Bring him in. Nola, Wheeler, Bauer, Walker. It's not too bad. I'm still skeptical. I was skeptical on Walker last year, and we didn't even use him in the playoffs. This is your big free agent signing last year in pitcher, and you don't even use him in the playoffs. And, of course, I wanted Josh Hader. No, Josh Hader. Went to Houston. And the funny thing is they're talking about, these are the top reliever free agents out there for the Phillies, and Hector Neris is on the list. Didn't we go through this? Weren't we through the Hector Neris stage already? Yeah, we've been there, done that. And yes, Joel Embiid the other night with 70 points on the anniversary of Kobe Bryant's 81-point night. And speaking of Minnesota, your dudes up there, the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns popped 61 points that night. There was some magic in the air. Definitely. It seemed like Embiid couldn't miss that night, and Anthony Towns was burying threes. And history of the memory of Kobe Bryant, the anniversary of his 81 points. Pretty neat, had it loomed. Again, we are about 10 minutes away from Jade Skylar, our guest tonight. And before she comes on, we have another song. Why not? Let's do it. Let's load up some more Jade Skylar. Raindrops on the Road is the song. We'll get it ready. We'll share the screen. Raindrops on the Road. There it is. I'll play it for you right now. It is, again, tonight's guest, Jade Skylar. One of her hot new originals. Rainbows on the Road. Oh, Raindrops on the Road. Jesus. Raindrops on the Road. Get it right. Nervous when I do it by myself. We're going to play it right now. About 4 minutes long. And we'll come back on the O Show in a few minutes. Jade will be with us shortly. Enjoy a great Wednesday night episode. Jeff the Shark Perini solo like Han. Jade Skylar's Raindrops on the Road coming up right now. Enjoy.
I saw you two on the streets, just her and you. What the hell is going through your sick mind? Thought we were best friends. Now what do I do? What do I do? You drop me off and take off, wondering what did I do to you? Falling down, can't get back up, like raindrops on the road, like raindrops on the road. Remember that time we were sitting on the sidewalk watching all the clouds roll by. Thought we were forever. Now what do we do? What do we do? I'm breaking down while lying on the ground. Like what did I do to you? Falling down, can't get back up, like raindrops on the road, like raindrops on the road. Someone caught me. Someone saved me. It was like love at first sight. Your girlfriend dumped you for begging me for forgiveness. I said to you, go back home
That's an awesome fade out too, and just a fantastic song from tonight's guest Jade Skylar, and she'll be out with us in a few minutes. And that's "Raindrops on the Road." And I got to tell you, getting out and seeing these bands perform, JD Wolf, I agree. Always a great fan of everything we bring here. We thank you. Nice indeed, a great song. Getting out there, and when you see a new name, you're like, okay, I've never seen this person before. Before, let's see what it's all about. And Elena, when she hosts the show, she always tells me, "Say, guy, keep your eye on this one, keep an eye on that one. This one's really good." And when I got in, I said, "Okay, I think there was like two or three bands that day I didn't know." And I asked her, so okay, what to look forward to? She said, definitely catch Jade. She's fantastic. She kind of owns the stage. She's young. She's got a great voice. It's fun. And it was. It was excellent. And she'll be back again this Saturday, Future Stars show. I think I got the banner still from last night. Might be a little small, but if you're in the area, check it out. Saturday, January 27th. The Zookeepers, the Grimjacks, Ever McCarthy, Brent Athen, Death on Stage, Violent Nightmare, and of course the wonderful Jade Skylar will be there. 13639 Philmont Avenue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm telling you, it's worth it. $10. It's nothing. 1:30 to 6:30. It's family friendly, all ages. There was quite a group of youngsters last time for Jade. She's got a great following and a great support team too, and I love that. I love seeing friends and family coming out and packing the house for great artists. It gets me excited, and I just love to meet them all. And I get excited, and I said, "Yeah, how about my little show?" And a lot of them get excited to be here. And it's a start. It's a stepping stone to the bigger days when guys like Jimmy Fallon have you on, and then you can be interviewed by him. You start out with me. That's what we do here. All right, so let's stop wasting time and have me talk to myself. Let's talk to a superstar artist who is backstage right now waiting to come out. Again, local artist. We just heard two of her great songs, Raindrops on the Road, and When You Were Mine. A lot more coming. Let's give it up for tonight's guest, Miss Jade Skylar in the house. Jade, how we doing?
Well, I'm great. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and thank you for coming on. And a perfect setup, a perfect sound. Everything's terrific, so thank you for that as well.
Thank you.
So definitely a pleasure and getting to meet you a few weeks back. And I'm going to ask this question because I have asked it before. Now, you're a youngster starting out, trying to make a name. And of course, there's a lot of people out there who automatically want to just gobble up artists, be like, hey, I'm this, I'm that. So when I
Yeah.
come up and I introduce myself, what goes through your mind? You're like, okay, is this another one of them guys? Or, how does it feel to be approached by people who are just so interested in getting a piece of your music?
It feels great. I love all the attention from everybody, and I love seeing everyone out there cheering me on. It feels amazing.
That is awesome. And the thing I admire so much, and I don't know if admire is a word that whatever, but I love when you see solo artists get up there and just rip. How do you stay so calm and so cool? It looked like you really had it together. I think your fan base and your family was more nervous than you were going up there. How do you keep so cool?
Honestly, um, in the when I'm up there, like inside, I'm freaking out. But um, I feel like over time, because I've been performing for a long time, because I started doing like theater when I was very young and still do it now. So I'm very like used to being up on the stage. And like one of the things I think about is that like you see like how like people can make like mistakes on stage and just laugh it off. So I like to learn by that. And like if I make a mistake, I just think like who cares? And I just have fun with it.
Right, and that's the beauty of these showcases that Elena puts on. And yeah, you go, you learn, you sharpen your skills. There's going to be a mistake, and the biggest make them. So let's not worry about that. A lot of people are there and they enjoy what they hear. Let's talk about the music and the songwriting. Raindrops on the Road, we played, and we also played When You Were Mine. I tell
Yeah.
you what, for a young lady, pretty deep song with a lot of emotion. A lot of people that chimed in and said very emotional song, very strong. Tell us about your songwriting and where you get the ideas, or are they true life things? Tell us a little bit about your creativity when it comes to music.
So for Raindrops on the Road, that was just a story that I made up. It wasn't based off of anything, but for When You Were Mine, I have a friend who was having some boy problems, and
Uh,
um she would always like rant and tell me about it on the phone. And I said like to her how I liked her story and how she felt, and I wanted to make it into a song. So she gave me the permission. So I gathered up some information that she gave me and then wrote it down.
That's pretty awesome, and that's
Yes.
because in a lot of ways, the creative way, the friendship and support way, we're showing your friend, hey, let's lay it out there in a positive way because the song's great. I said it moved a lot of people, moves me. I'm trying to stay dry-eyed here, but and it's awesome. Like you're giving back, like you're using your platform, as people say, to give back, and I'm sure every time your friend hears that song, it's got a special space. Do you hear
Yes.
that? Does she thank you? Do people thank you for what you're doing?
She did thank me. She felt very like touched by me writing it into a song. I've had people come up to me because I played a song at the previous gig that you were at, and it was called Wanted, and that was about just like people like my age and any age, honestly, just like feeling like unincluded or left out, and just feeling lonely. And a lot of people came up to me after that and said thank you for writing that because they felt very like not like they felt not alone.
That's pretty amazing, and I congratulate you on that. And of
Thank you.
course, I ask to be so young and to be working and making songs for your friends and their situations in life. How do you balance being a musician and being a teen? Because it's tough. It's a lot of work. Both are a lot of work. Being a teen and in school is a lot of work, and then you got music, it's a lot of work. How do you balance it?
I think of music for me honestly as like therapy for myself because I just take like the problems I'm having and it's enjoyable for me because it's like a hobby. So I really just like to think about like what's going on and then put that into music and it helps me cope with my
That's really
teenager life.
That's really great, and it helps a lot of us cope. And I know it's part of the thing we do here on the show. We used to just do it Wednesdays. I made it Tuesday. I mean, just Tuesdays. I made it Tuesdays and Wednesdays because I just want more. I want more of the artists and the stories and everything behind it. And when you agreed to come on, I was very excited because, like, there's no age group, there's no male, female, nothing. I love artists, solo, etc. All that stuff is just great to me. So your music is available now on
Yes.
Apple and Spotify, and of course YouTube. Again, I hate to keep bringing up the age, but do you look and you're like, wow, that's me. This is really happening.
Honestly, it feels crazy to me that I got on all these platforms and like all the love and support that I've gotten on all the platforms that like I have my music on and on my social media. And like it's just crazy to see like me up there because I never would have thought like last year that I would have had songs released to the world.
Wow, only like a year ago, what a difference a year makes. When did
Yeah.
you get started, and what made you decide to get started? Because it's big for people to realize they have the talent and then pursue it.
So I used to want to be on Broadway, and I and like as I got older and older, I like actually started listening to like the words in the songs and realized that like I want to do that too about my own life experiences. So
Yeah,
I'd say in like sixth grade I started writing, but then as like I kept writing, like the songs just started getting better and better, and like I learned like deeper meaning. So I just started jotting it down. And then I remember I went to see Taylor Swift in concert and I saw the opening act. And that's like the second I realized, like, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to
awesome.
perform my songs.
That's all. That's all. And this Taylor Swift you speak of, is she famous? Do we know her? Could you imagine that kind of stardom? Do you ever think, like, man, someday that could be me? Like, major, like going to football games and everybody knows your name and winning awards. Can you ever imagine that?
It's hard to imagine, but that is what I want to accomplish. So I think like I try to think positively about it and I want to make it happen. So I have hope that hopefully it will happen, but you never know.
Well, that's where it starts. Hope is where it starts, and believing in yourself. Of course, like I said, great support system. A lot of fans and friends there last time, family. Um, Describe that. Are you? I always say this word. People laugh at the word rock star. Are you a rock star to them? Are they seeing you like, man, Jade gets up there and writes music and sings on stage? Does it blow your friends and family away?
It does. So I actually the other day, my best friend Maddie, she came up to me and there's this girl on her cheerleading team and she was like seeing my music everywhere and she told me that she thinks of me as like a celebrity and everything because like I release like songs so like my school that I go to like can all hear it and that made me feel so great hearing that she like enjoyed my music and yeah. If
Yeah,
I love it.
that's pretty great, and especially like being in school and they hear your music, and people who may be your friends, may not be your friends, still hear them. Like, man, that's pretty good. Because you got to admit, it's legit. And I use the word like rock star because to me, anybody who could pick up an instrument, write a song, get on the stage, sing, to me, that's a rock star. So,
I
so
agree.
far, yeah, right. So far, so good. You're definitely on the right track. Talk to me about these. I did post a banner. I'll post it again, of course. You will be performing this Saturday at
Yes,
Sweeney's at Atlanta Brocus's Future Star Shows, which I love. They're so great. We have a lot of bands that
they
come on from
are.
there. The Zookeepers, Grimjacks, Jade Skylar, of course, Ever McCarthy, Bryn Athen, Death on Stage, and Violent Nightmare. Describe these because Sweeney's is kind of a legendary place in this town for local music. And these shows are great. Do you make friends with the other bands? Do you start to build a little bit of a community?
So I honestly, after I'm off the stage, I have like family and everything that I like to go see afterwards, and then we'll usually go out to dinner. So I really don't get to see any of the other bands. But the last time I performed there, my friends and I like stayed to see the band after us, and we talked to them a little bit after, and they were incredible. I wish I could remember what their band was called, but I'm blanking, but they were
Surprised I
incredible.
don't remember. I'll message you later. I'm sure it'll hit me later. I can't
Yeah.
believe I don't remember because I was there. And like I said, there's just so many good ones. So you perform, get off stage, get together with your family, you go eat.
Yes.
Being Philly people, what's your spot? What is some of your favorite spots?
So I'm from like I live like 20 minutes away from Sweeney, so we like go out to dinner not in the city.
Right.
So my family hops around everywhere. We go we go to like every restaurant. We are very not picky.
No,
So
I'm the same way. That's why I
yeah.
ask because I always love finding places. But yeah, we're more myself Bucks County area, so we do a lot of the
Yes,
Bucks
yes,
County.
I
Yeah,
can.
we do a lot of the Bucks County scene, and I love it up here. And it's like a city without being a city. You know what I mean? It's busy, but it's not. So I
Yeah.
get you there. Yeah, and there's so many places, and we love that too. And it's why we set out to make this a citywide event as well as nationwide.
Yes.
Um, Again, with the age and schoolwork and all that, and how do you do with school? Do you sit there all day like I just want to write, or do you sit there, get your focus, and like, all right, let's get the heck out of here now, write some music?
Um, so in school, if I'm being honest, I do spend a lot of my like class periods thinking about my music, but I keep a nice balance between school and then my songwriting. But sometimes I'll just like grab a piece of paper and just start writing down like lyrics, and then I'll come home, look at them, and sometimes I'll sneak out my voice memos during class and just start
Nice.
like humming a little tune into my voice memos to remember
I
it.
get. I guess you got to hope your teachers don't become fans because they're going to be keeping an eye on you to see what you're doing over there in
They
class.
actually, do listen to my music, which is very funny to me because, like, my teachers, whenever I release Raindrops on the Road, in every class, they came up to me and they were like, "I didn't know you wrote music." Complimented me. Felt
That's
nice.
great. And not only are you into music, but you're good at it too. That's
Thank
part of
you.
it.
I
Definitely a
appreciate
part of it. Absolutely. And stage presence is definitely something, especially when you're a solo artist. Going up there on your own, coming up with a guitar, and you're just like, all right, this is me. And then you just get into it. the the ability to carry yourself on stage. Do you feel there's improvements, and do you think you've got a pretty good idea of how to go out and just let it go?
I think every time you can improve from something and learn something from your last time on the stage, which I love the part about that, seeing like what I can improve on and then accomplishing that the next time that I go on. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm for one thing. I mean, we're only about 12 or 13 minutes into our chat, but I'm going to ask you to teach every guest of ours how to have a perfect backdrop, noise, etc. Because you're like spot on tonight, and I makes
Thank
me
you.
happy. I love that because, like I said, we don't get into the major high technology, but we do a pretty good job. So, and new fans. Hello there, Jade. Hope you're having an amazing night. Love your music. That's great stuff. We love
Well,
hearing that. Jason's a regular on the show, and of course, our good friend JD Wolf from Minnesota, new fan here in Minnesota. Love the music, and he reaches out a lot. He listens to a lot of different bands, a lot of different music, and he reaches out and he's like, "Dude, your stuff is just great. And I love the bands you get. I love the music comes on, and look, it's already loaded on my phone. It's there."
wow. Yeah.
Another great local artist, Chris Griner, of course. Just Chris is in the house. Chris, thanks for tuning in. Love seeing Chris perform as well. I just love the stuff that goes on in Future Stars shows. So we're working on something at the Fuge in Warminster, where we're going to do monthly concerts. We're going to have 3 or 4 different artists, bands, etc., and just kind of dedicated strictly to music. I mean, the bar thing's cool and people come out, but
Yeah.
something just for you, something strict for the artists to have people come out. Are there any places that you like to play? Any places that you hope to play in the area?
I would love to start playing at like some local like restaurants around the place. Just to like get like my name out there. I'd love to start playing at some like cute little like local restaurants in like New York or something,
Oh
or
yeah,
in actual like downtown Philly. I think that'd be very, very fun. And
wow,
like
that
also you never know who's in the crowd, which is why I think it's great to get around. So
very true,
yeah.
very true. And New York, have you ever performed anywhere in New York, or is that on the bucket list? Is that a goal?
Oh, that's on the bucket list. I haven't
Awesome.
performed there before, but I've been there plenty of times.
I certainly think you can. Like I said, you carry it well. You have a great confidence. You're here, and I'm just blown away by your answers. And when we got this together, I was asked, give us some idea of what kind of questions. And I'm like, well, we don't do hard hitting stuff. I'm not trying to get into the drama end. And I said we're just going to ask about how you got started,
Yeah,
what you like, how you write, and so it's not really rehearsed. And here you are, just like belting out fantastic answers. So that
thank
makes
you.
it makes it easy for me, and it helps me enjoy that much more. Like, so you get that first meeting, I get a little nervous because, again, rock stars. These people are on stage singing. Everybody wants a piece. I'm here. I'm like, hi, I've got this show. I'd love you to come on. So, so I do appreciate it. I do a great deal, and you show a lot of class. You're a great young lady. I love that.
Thank you.
Um, what do you do to relax? What's the other side when it's not music and it's not school and it's not teenager and all that? What do you do to just unwind and kick back?
Lay in bed and watch Gilmore Girls.
there
Honestly. But
you go.
when I'm not writing music, that's where you'll find me.
I tell you what, if I could find a professional career that would have me laying down in bed, so be it. It's the most comfortable. It's like it's always my safe haven, and I even tell my wife, like at the end of the day, even after when I get off the show at night, I get a little bit of that nervous energy from having a great time, and I'm laying in bed. I'm like, this is it. This is the spot right here. So I get that.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm okay with Gilmore Girls. My ex used to make me watch Gilmore Girls back in the day, so I watched. No shame. We have no shame here, Jade. I have no shame at all. Telling a
Yeah.
young teenage girl that I watch Gilmore Girls. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's a comfort show.
And it is. And yeah, I agree with that. So new music. Obviously, these 2 songs just dropped not too long ago. Every artist that comes on says, "Oh, I got a ton of them." You got new stuff already cooking, list of songs getting ready? Yeah,
Yeah, always, always. Yeah.
always. I love that. How many, roughly?
I'd say, um, I'd say good like 13 to 20
Wow.
songs. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
Jesus.
constantly writing.
That is amazing. It blows my mind too because a lot of the bands like, oh yeah, we got like 10 or 20 ready to make another album. Like that album just came out, or yeah, we got like 10 singles ready to go. I'm like, singles just came, just came out.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about singles and albums because nowadays, of course, through social media and through the apps and all that put music out right away, a lot of people do singles, and it's a great approach. It's a great
Yeah.
attack. Like everybody gets ready for that next little one. Um, Do you like the single approach, or do you want to make an album, or both?
I I really want to make an album. That I have a ton of songs set up, and like I make lists like process of elimination of which songs I'd want to put on an album and which ones I'd want to save for maybe later on. But soon I want to start really like building up like all the songs together and making like a set list for it.
That'd be pretty cool. And find a way to make it on vinyl. Vinyl's coming back, kids. especially
Yes.
when like, especially when I get my Jade Skylar autograph. I need it on vinyl, on the
Yes.
album cover. I'm there for it. I'm a big fan, and
Sounds great.
I'll follow you where you go. Um, Inspirations, bands you love. Who do you look up to? Who do you maybe take some of your stuff from? Who you listening to now?
Obviously I have Taylor Swift in there, but the songs that I listen to by her are the ones that aren't the most popular, but I find the ones that aren't the most popular are the ones with the deepest meaning to it.
Sure.
And that's what I really love about her. I definitely have been very inspired by Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
Been listening to her music a lot recently. And a band that I've always loved is Green Day.
That's a good
Always.
one. They kind of made a comeback, and everybody last when I said they kind of faded, and it made this big comeback again. And I
They
think it
did.
started like New Year's Eve, that awesome performance, and everybody's back on the Green Day thing, and that's cool. So since you're so into Taylor Swift, I'll ask you a question, and it's just a matter of if you had to choose one of these dudes to just hang around with, Travis Kelsey or Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, that a girl. That a girl. I was nervous about your answer.
Yes. I
Stick
love
to the
Jason
hometown.
Kelsey.
He's great, and we're gonna
Yeah.
miss him. And I got one of these beer cans from one of the local breweries, Broken Goblet, a couple years ago.
Oh
It's
my God.
Kelsey in his mummer's outfit. It's actually called "No One Likes Us, We Don't Care." It's right after they won the Super Bowl. I've got two of these. I keep them as collector
Oh,
items. I'm hoping one day to get him to sign one.
that'd be crazy. I'd
You're
like
gonna
to see
love.
the signed can.
Oh, it's a goal. It's on the list. I will find a way. Uh, do you get into sports, anything like that, or you just pretty much music?
Um, I I'm not the biggest athlete. I'm not very athletic, but I enjoy watching sports. Yeah, with my dad.
Which yeah, but I always said like when my dad was alive, rest his soul, it was a bonding point. We used to watch, and we had some teams that were really bad. Now keep in mind, I'm much older. We had some bad teams. My father would still sit and watch and curse at the TV and all that. It's a bonding stage. It's
That's
great.
my dad.
I love it. What's Dad's favorite?
Eagles football,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
number one favorite.
I hear you. When I met my wife, I said, "Remember, Sundays are my day during football season. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to fix nothing, clean nothing, do nothing." So I'm with you, Dad. I like that, and sharing it with you is cool because those are pretty precious moments. So if he shares football with you, that means something.
Yes, it does.
Very cool. So what can we expect coming up this Saturday? Again, Future Stars show at Sweeney's. It's 1:30 to 6:30. I didn't really look at the set list to see who is coming on when. But I know, of course, you will be there. What can we expect this time? Anything new for us or any new covers, anything like that?
So all the covers are brand new. So the covers part of my set list is all new, and then I will be playing. Excuse me. I will be
That's
playing two songs that I actually all the songs that I'm playing I played live before, but I played them at like different gigs. So some people haven't heard one of the songs that I played that I'm playing this time.
super cool. So a whole brand new set list.
Yep.
Excellent. Um, Guitar wise, I know you play guitar. Do you have a good luck one? Do you only have one? What's the guitar arsenal right now?
So I have my sorry, it's like inverted. I have my
It is.
good luck guitar right here. It's a Taylor guitar, and it's my dad's, so I'm shocked that he actually lets me use it.
Wow.
It's like his prized possession. But that's like it's my favorite. I love
That's that.
it.
That's awesome. It's cool to have a select one. When did Dad kind of bring you into music? You know, being a guitarist.
I've always loved music ever since I was like 2. I think that's when I started like getting into singing, honestly. But with guitar, I started playing in 5th grade. I remember I went to Guitar Center with my dad and we got my first little miniature sized Yamaha guitar. And he taught me like the 5 basic chords, and then from there I just started going off of my own, like looking at pictures and just learning everything. And I didn't get to really, like, learn rhythm, I kinda just messed around with it and figured out, like, the rhythm to each song instead of, like, looking at, like, strumming patterns.
I look at a guitar. I for the life of me can't even see. I don't even know where to start. Every time I look at a guitar, I've got two in the house, and I don't even know where to start. I took drumming lessons. It was a disaster. So really, that's something to be super proud of when you have the talent to not only sing but to play an instrument as well. That's a great combination, and you're doing it really well.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's totally a pleasure. I honestly can't wait for Saturday to see you out there performing. And as always, I tell this to my guests and I kind of joke when you get bigger, just remember us little people here on our program.
I'll always remember.
Oh, I'm touched. I really am. It means a lot to us. And seriously, what's going on right now locally is just fantastic. The scene is great. There's so many great artists like you just out there. Um, So, are we? I know it's early in your career. Are we sticking with solo, or did you ever think maybe let's get a band together, or are there certain artists that you look at and say maybe sometime give it a shot?
I wanna start getting a band to play for me in the back. I wanna start getting that very soon, actually. 'Cause I love playing solo, but I also want people to be able to hear the other music that I, like, create in my mind, but I can only play on guitar and not on the other instruments.
Oh yeah. So you can pretty much in your mind and in your songwriting, you think you can lay out drum lines and bass line and all. Really, man, that's impressive. I can't wait for more of it. I really can't. I get so happy, and you're you've held a smile the entire time. So obviously you enjoy very much what you do. Do you
I
ever
do.
look at music? Do you ever look at it like, man, it's work, or is it always great? Because like I said, your expression that day I met you, and your expression tonight the entire time has been this gigantic smile.
It brings me a lot of joy to be able to do music, so it can be work sometimes getting frustrating, like, figuring out, like, which chords will match what note I'm singing, but once, like, I get, like, on, like, a steady rhythm, because like, it's, like, repeating the same chords over and over again, so once I figure that out, from there, it's just, like, completely enjoyable for me.
That's really cool. It's you just have such a great grasp of how it goes and how to deliver it, and it's just amazing. I know I say a lot of adjectives, I gush a lot over, I guess, but I do. I get geeked every single show because I'm so excited to just find out the scoop. And like I said, I get to see you on stage. I'm like, I had that person chat with me on my little show here, so it means so much to me. Really, it does. And I'll give you that piece of advice too. There's a lot of people out there that want to invite you on the podcast and shows like this. Pick and choose because there's some bad ones.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes.
But it's always about just being out there. And I'm telling you, I don't know a soul who would be disappointed to hear what you have to say, or anybody would be disappointed in your music right now. You're definitely taking the right approach. And like I said, people like Taylor Swift, she's pioneering it, leading the way with those kind of deep songs, a solo girl playing guitar, for people like you to come out and make your mark too. And I totally root for you, and I can't wait to hear more. I would love to invite you to come back on the program sometime soon. You got
Yeah.
more music, and I'll definitely see you Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. And really, I thank you so much for taking the time to come on with us. And I know
Yeah.
parents get strict, like, we're going to talk about how you're going to act and all. We adjust to who's on the program. But make sure you go out, everybody, and find Jade Skylar, Instagram, Jade Skylar Official, YouTube. Check out the songs that I just played, Jade Skylar. Her music is out right now on Apple Music and Spotify. Make sure you download them, add them. They're already in my library. Put them on your library and enjoy like a nice Sunday drive on a nice sunny day, because spring's coming soon, and just listen to this music and love it, and sit around the house with your friends and enjoy it, and come out and see Jade. One more time, I'm going to pop this thing right in everybody's face. If you're in the area, Sweeney's, this Saturday the 27th, 1:30 to 6:30. There's some other bands, but Jade Skylar's going to be there.
Yeah.
I just threw everybody on the bus. Yeah, make sure to come out. It's always a great time. And, our program, sometimes hundreds of people will view, sometimes thousands. So hopefully everybody that views will at least share your music, listen to your music, and come out and check it out. Jade, I thank you so very much for coming on the program tonight. You're an absolute sweetheart, and I'm a big fan, and I can't wait to see you this weekend. And thank your family for me, too, for
I will.
believing in me and having you come out here and just share time with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. It means a lot.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure. The half hour flies by. I always say half hour. I'm going to start
Yes.
maybe making these an hour because the half hour just cruises on by. But leave them wanting more, Jade. Always leave them wanting more. You want more, Jade? Check her out on stage or the next time she comes on the show. You got your half hour for the night, you greedy people. Have a great night, Jade. Thank you so much. We'll
You
talk
too.
soon.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Jade Skylar, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, from the first time I saw her, I'm like, man, this girl's really good. And I wanted to have her on the show. And, when we go out to these Future Star shows and people are like, are there certain bands that you don't want to talk to? No, I want to talk to them all because I love it. And again, some of them are younger, and you take the right approach. You approach a manager, a family, etc. that's there, and they're there to support, but also to make sure that everybody has the best interests in mind. And we definitely do here on the show. And like I said, 276 episodes strong on Tuesday nights, probably close to another 100 on Wednesday nights, and showing up at live events, and now hosting live events like the Key Concert Series, and having these bands come on and just going out to their events. That's what it's all about. It goes a long way. And, the Taylor Swifts of the world, they just didn't walk out one day and say, hi, I'm a celebrity. They start at the local bars, the local clubs, the local events, doing small time promotion, and they make their way up. And people like Jade are already there. Jade's music is already Apple Music, Spotify. That's massive. That's just huge. And it's so cool. And I root for her. And we talk about the Key Concert Series, which is an event we're going to be doing at the Fuge in Warminster. Show you that banner, of course, starting February 17th. The doors open at 6 p.m., by the way. Food and drink on premises for sale, courtesy of Tranquility Brewing Company, which is connected to the Fuge. Again, at 780 Falcon Circle in Warminster, PA. 4 great bands, 1 low price. $20 gets you the Grimjacks, Bryn Athen, Twisted, and the headlining band Cole out of York, PA. Let's go. Let's start getting the local music scene bigger and better. Original music, cover music, etc. Let's make it a great time. In between sets, when the bands are not playing, enjoy DJ Tim Ewing. We're doing some mixing for us. He's going to mix some of the band's songs and mix some regular songs. We're going to have a great time. Make sure you get your tickets right now. KeyConcertSeries.ticketleap.com. songwriter.com, February 17th. A lot of local bands already said, hey, we're going to come check it out. And some are going to come perform. And a lot of people there from the music scene are going to get there. And a lot of friends and fans and family. It's going to be a great time. I said, this is pretty much dedicated straight to the music, kind of like a little concert scene. I know bar shows are great, but this is just about the bands. And we're going to introduce, and we got sound set up, and the dudes at SRR Promotion have been helping a great deal, as well as us here at the Yo Show. We're looking very forward to it. Support these young bands. And once again, February 17th, Key Concert Series at the Fuge, 780 Falcon Circle, Warminster, PA. Get your tickets now. The room holds, I think, around 250 to 300. And I know a lot of people said they bought tickets, so make sure you get yours before they sell out. Let's sell it out, darn it. And I mentioned Grim Jackson, Brent Athen, because, of course, two of the bands playing the Key Concert Series will be at Sweeney's, along with Jade Skylar, the Zookeepers, Ever McCarthy, Death on Stage, Violet Nightmare. That will be this Saturday from 1:30 to 6:30. It's all ages, family friendly, $10 to get in. The amazing Elena Brokus running another great Future Stars program. And she gets great bands and helps us have those bands as well. So thank you very much for that. I catch my breath. There was a topic, and I'm not going to get too deep into the story, but a lot of people were all over the Carter Hart situation the other day when Carter Hart took a leave of absence from the team kind of out of nowhere. And he said, I'm taking time away from the team, personal reasons. Of course, personal reasons are kind of coming out. The Canadian junior team from a few years back, a harassment case is pending. Several of the players from that team, including Hart, were asked to surrender to the London, Ontario police. It's all alleged. We don't know. We have no idea. We just hope that Carter Hart and his teammates and whoever's involved in this thing, it's not as bad as we think it may be. We definitely hope it's not a bad situation. But we like Carter here in Philly, but we don't really know when we're going to see him again. This one really, I'm blown away by this. Several fans have decided to come out with a class action suit against Madonna for being late to her concerts and getting on stage late. We've been victim of this before. Guns N' Roses, anybody? And I'll tell you, since then, of course, Axl has cleaned up the act, and, he said, that was the old me, and apologized on stage and all that. I don't think Madonna is out here to set a precedent by coming out late, but I also don't see where you can have a class action suit, and people are like, yeah, well, I had to go to bed late, and I had to work the next day, and I was late at the concert because she was late coming on. Okay. You're at the show by choice. You could have left. If you ever read a ticket stub, and I know there's less ticket stubs these days and a lot of it's electronic, but if you take the time to read a ticket stub and to read all the little legal escapes they have, good luck with this. I would be stunned if this got anywhere. And I'm not a big Madonna fan, but I really think the fans themselves are out of line here. I really do. And the fans are starting to really trying to get the upper hand on the artist, throwing things on stage. Now, class action suits or what time you get on stage. Come on. If you don't want to go to a show, don't do it. Make the tickets get cheaper, and I'll gladly go. I got tickets in April to see Taylor Acorn. Very excited for that. Love Taylor Acorn. Should be coming back to PA in April. I'm excited for that. And of course, our local concert. You want to see a great concert? Low price. You can guarantee it's starting on time. Why not the Key Concert Series? February 17th. The Fuge. Studio room at the Fuge. 780 Falcon Circle. Tranquility Brewing on site as well. Cole, the Grimjacks, Brent Athen, Twisted. All on hand for that one. We're not going to be late. You're going to get 4 bands. and you're going to pay one super low price. Why wouldn't you? I'm excited. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. So I just see some great, sometimes you just see some great stuff that pops up on your social media and you have to respond right away. So what I'm going to do after celebrating Jay being on the program, and she's awesome, and telling you where to find her, I want to play a couple songs from the bands that are going to be playing the Key Concert Series. I know I fired a couple of these out last night. We did not get to Cole last night. I want to do that. Got one of their songs, Lie in Wait, and they're going to be the headlining act at the Key Concert Series. And I want to play all their music so people kind of know what they're going to be walking into on that great night if you're not fans. And that's the thing, too. If you go there to see one band, stay for all the bands because they're all great. I'm telling you, it's a great lineup. So if you're going to see one, stick around for all. You're not going to regret it. Let's check out Lie in Wait by Key Concert Series headlining band Cole right now here on the Yo Show. It's about 4 minutes. We'll be back shortly. Enjoy. All right, the headlining band of the Key Concert Series, February 17th, Cole out of York, Pennsylvania. Great band, great song, Lie in Wait. Thank you, dudes, for that one. Thank you for joining us at the Key Concert Series. Hope everybody out there can as well. A lot of people watch live. A lot of people watch the recordings afterwards, and could be a couple days afterwards, whatever. So if you see this and you got time and you're in the area, grab a ticket. Grab 2 tickets. Bring your friends. Let's have a great time. Let's keep the Philly music scene going. Very quickly, I don't want to dwell on this too much because I don't know a lot of the information, but of course my regular koozie that I carry, Dr. D Photography, and of course the great band Nail Bite out of Central PA. One of their band members, Johnny, is currently out of commission. The band is taking a little bit of a hiatus. As Johnny has a little health issue, we just want to send out our prayers and great wishes to Johnny. We love the band. We love the team there. Lisa and John do an awesome job. They're an awesome band. And, of course, we want to wish Johnny the best and get well soon. We're going to miss the band while they're on their hiatus. But, of course, we had them on our program before. It's one of the first bands I ever saw at Elena's shows. I saw them at Love Dress way back when they opened for Sepsis. And love them ever since. Great metal band. Johnny, we wish you the best, dude. Get well soon, of course, the great Nail Bite. Keep an eye out for them. Awesome. Jason, that is a great song, man. They're a great rock band. Really legit. I can't wait to get out there and have them at the show and get to check it out, dude. And that's what I like to do. I like to get out and mingle with people and have shows and enjoy music. And Jason always talks about Exotica. We're getting there this year, just hanging out, having a blast. Different beer fest. Of course, Atlantic City Beer Fest is coming soon. That's always a dandy. I like to be out there and just doing different things, as you can tell. More topics, of course. One of my favorite all-time bands, the Butthole Surfers. Yeah, those guys. They're going to have all their albums released on vinyl, part of the vinyl movement. And they said, yeah, let's re-release everything and put it out on vinyl. Sure, why not? I love vinyl. I got a record player that my wife got me. I've got a couple albums that I own. Kind of use it more. I got my great Circus Hearts one here, too. Of course, Circus Hearts is a great local band. And they got us a vinyl. So, yeah, man, let's get back into that. Let's get back to sitting around listening to records. Great sound. Vinyl is intense. More to make, but still. Got a good idea you should make. We're going to do Yosho koozies soon. More t-shirts, etc. My wife keeps pounding me and saying, merchandise, dude, merchandise. We love our merchandise. I'm not wearing my merchandise tonight because I'm chilly. So I wear my grunt style hoodie. It's cold down here. But yeah, Butthole Servers releasing on vinyl. There's more news than that, right? There sure is. Somewhere. Never find it. Oh yeah, so this is going on. Can't believe I forgot this. Stayed until later. It's the Final Four of the National Football League. It is the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Lions, the 49ers. This is pretty easy for me. It's almost, if you're an Eagles fan or are familiar with the Eagles or anything of that nature, you can pick the two teams I'm rooting against just by looking at this picture without me even saying it. Of course, you don't want Kansas City back in the Super Bowl after knocking us out last year. You sure as heck don't want our new arch nemesis San Francisco in there. So yeah, we're going to root for the Lions. I'm going to root for the Ravens. They'll probably both lose. To me, it's not even a Super Bowl. Not very excited for it. If you're a football fan, of course, former Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh has now agreed to be the new coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. That news just broke today. All right. 9:15. We can do some more music because we're so excited about the Key Concert Series. And I did load up some music to play from the bands that are going to be at this show. Again, it's coming. If you missed it, February 17th. I want to play one from one that we played Let's go back with another Cole song. How about Battle Cry by Cole? 'Cause we didn't get them on last night at all. And they're red hot, and they're the headliner, and this song is great. And my man Jason gave it a thumbs up, so let's get you more Cole. This is Battle Cry from Cole. Catch him February 17th at the Fuse Key Concert Series. Check out Battle Cry right now on the Yo Show, about 4 minutes and 24 seconds. We'll be back shortly, Wednesday night.
Local dojo targets bullies. Coming up next on COAL News.
I duck and cover, find that I'm one step behind the enemy lines. Too much I sacrifice, and like no other, no one knows I will survive because it's not my day to die. Too much I realize, I had too much to give, so I stand and fight. I realize it's not my day tonight. We will stand on what we feel is right. We will take up arms and we will fight. We will raise our voices until there's a light. We fight tonight. Just like no other, no one knows when I am right. I hear the battle cry, it calls you to fight. Sometimes I close my eyes to see the other side, and I see sometimes this is not my fight. I had too much to give, so I stand and fight. I realize it's not my day tonight. We will stand on what we feel is right. We will take up arms and we will fight. We will raise our voices until there's a light. We fight tonight. We will stand on what we feel is right. We fight tonight. I had too much to give, so I stand and fight. I realize it's not my day tonight. My day tonight. We will stand on what we feel is right. We will take up arms and we will fight. We will raise our voices until there's a light. We fight tonight.
All right, have the Key Concert Series February 17th at the Fuse. Cole, the headlining act, with 2 for us tonight. We love it. Great stuff. Thank you, dudes, for being here. We're trying to get them on last night, and they had appointments. These things happen. They made appointments. We got to them a little late. So we do thank Burnett and Twisted for making it. We do thank Cole for reaching out. Of course, the Grimjacks are going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. So that's why we haven't done them yet. I was like, how come no? And then the show, they're going to be on in a few weeks. And we got a lot of stuff going on in the next few weeks. I don't even have the graphic. That's how great it is. So next Tuesday, with me and Jewel on the 30th, we welcome Rachel Bello and B. Jennings. Their new band is King Cherry. Of course, they're at Hollywood Gods and Monsters. Rachel's a local Philly girl. I adore her. She's phenomenal. She's a great bassist. Her and her man B, they're out in Arizona now, like I said, with Hollywood Gods and Monsters, started their own band, King Cherry. Next Tuesday, right here on the Show, they're going to be on the program to talk about that awesome new band. The 31st, next Wednesday, we welcome Alice Marie and Callie Parag, known as the Dueling Fiddles. 2 lovely young ladies, violin players throughout the city. They play everywhere. They're sensational. They'll be on the program next Wednesday night. Let's see if we can get ourselves a guest co-host. Next Tuesday night, February 6th, it is the one and only Grimjacks back here on the Yo Show. They had a great turnout last time they were here, and they're coming back on the 6th. Talk about the Key Concert Series. Talk about their new music. Ethan, Tristan, and Jordan, they're great dudes, great band. They'll be on the program February 6th. February 13th, this was just penned in last night. My good friend Josh Housenecht and his band Burden of Guilt. They got new music coming out on the 15th. The 13th, they're going to come on the program and talk about that. We're excited for that. Tuesday, February 20th, one that Jewel lined up, a great local band, Sucker Punch. They're going to be opening for Plain White Tees. That's pretty cool. Sucker Punch on the program on February 20th. February 27th, Pine Creek Academy, another great band that was recommended to me, and I love them. And, of course, we're very excited to have them on the program. So a lot of great stuff coming up. A lot of great shows coming up. Of course, don't forget Key Concert Series, February 17th. The next day, February 18th, at Phantom Power, which is close up like the Harrisburg area. Great new venue for music. A couple former Yo Showers, Milo Sky, Strange Culture, 6th Century at Phantom Power on the 18th. So make it a double header. Get to the Key Concert Series on the 17th, and then get together, meet me, let's chat, let's get up there on the 18th at Phantom Power, Milo Sky, Strange Culture, and 6th Century, because there's just so much going on, and local entertainment and bands that are killing it. There's a picture of Allison and Kelly for next week's show. How did I miss that? Next Wednesday, Alice and Callie here on the program. We're very excited for that as well. Do not forget, please, everybody, if you're in the area, Saturday, January 27th, 1:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., a mere $10 to get in. Sweeney's, 13639 Philmont Avenue, in the great section of Northeast Philadelphia, right near Bucks County. Great lineup for just $10. The Zookeepers, the Grimjacks, Jade Skylar, as seen here tonight. Evan McCarthy, Brent Athen, Death on Stage, and Violet Nightmare. The Future Stars shows, of course, by Atlanta Brokers Productions, one of the best around. Atlanta is also running that show at Phantom Power. It's one of hers as well, so make sure you go out support her. She is wonderful. We love everything she has done for us and what she brings us. I want to take a few seconds, if I can, to thank our Tuesday night staple, Jewel Tatey, who's a wonderful young lady who has been on this ride with me for 7 years in all these episodes. And like I said before in the beginning, the thought of, hey, let's do local bands. And I want to brag on her very much so, because she was the one that said to me, hey, that's Strange Culture, that's a band, let's get them. Hey, that's Stealing Society, that's a band. Hey, Milo Sky, that's a band. She's got a great ear, and she really gets to know who's who. And I love that about her, and I love the fact that she enjoys that. And I love the fact that my wife enjoys it. My wife's a big Strange Culture fan. My wife's a huge Milo Sky fan. It's very awesome when your closest people and your loved ones, etc., get into what you do. And my wife certainly enjoys it. And Jewel has been a great part of it as well. And that excites me because it's an exciting thing to be a part of. And, with that, you get great pictures like this, like Q and from Device and Nick, of course, from Strange Culture. And then me, Jewel, and Nick from Strange Culture. Of course, you go out and you see them and you get to meet them and you get great pictures with them. Here's me and the awesome Alex, who's been on the show a few times. God, look how long my beard was. I missed that a little bit. But, of course, Alex is a great performer. We saw her live. And me, Jewel, and, of course, the amazing Joey. Getting to these shows. We love Joey as well. Me and Jewel. And that's what it's all about, man. Get out to these shows and support. And while you're supporting local things, support this awesome thing. Our sponsor from the Moist Collective. That's right. www.rumoist.com is a terrific local made beard product line. Beard butter, beard shampoo, beard oil, all made by my good man Jim Hutton and his wife Tina. The Moist Collective, their beard care products. Right now, use the code YOSHOW20. Jim said a few people have. We need more of you. 20% off your order. Valentine's Day is coming. Get your man some awesome beard care products and make that beard look and smell terrific. www.rumoist.com. The Moist Collective Beard Care Products. Use the code right now, YOSHOW20. Get 20% off your order. Free shipping on any order over $100. How about that? Our very own Jewel Tades. He's got an awesome family member, of course, who runs Sweets by Rye. Need a bigger picture, Jewel. Let Rye know that. We need a bigger picture. Sweets by Rye. You can follow them right now on Instagram and place your order for homemade cookies. All different types of cookies. Sweets by Rye. I got to get some of these. I really do. Keep saying it, Jewel, and I mean it. Got to get them. People send me the craziest things while I'm doing this show. I appreciate it. My man Brian Oxenhandler. Love you, dude. But follow Sweets by Rye on Instagram. You can place your order right there on Instagram. There's a lot of different varieties and flavors of awesome homemade cookies. Make sure you get that. Wow, God bless you. Whoever just sneezed their brains out upstairs. I don't know if anybody heard that, but that was pretty wild. And, of course, this Friday night, your good man Jeff will be back on the Happy Hour podcast. My man Ray Chase. Guest is up in the air, Ray said. So let's not announce. But Friday night, one of the best shows out there. The always unpredictable, the always wild and unscripted Happy Hour podcast this Friday. You'll see me out there. Can't wait to do that. And of course, they're part of, it's no longer Planet X. It's now Pod Nation, Roku, of course. We're making our way there, trying to download our videos and get part of that Roku movement. So you can watch us 24 hours a day on demand. Get to see what we do here and get to see it on a major app network. Why not? Why not me? Not me. All right, so 9:30. So we got a few more minutes. How about one more song? Yeah? God, which one, though? I got 3 more songs loaded. I want to do this one again. I want to get another shot at Twisted and the song Bitter. They were here last night. Sarah and Logan made it to the program last night. They're red hot, man. This band is really getting noticed. And I don't see why not. This is Bitter, Twisted. We'll be back in about 3 minutes here on the Yo Show. Start to wind it down, but one more song before we leave because these guys will also be at the Key Concert Series February 17th. Let's check it out.
I can't help but wonder if you try. I know I'm good at hiding. I'm fighting things inside my mind. Different thoughts colliding. Wanna
Wow, Bitter Twisted is the band. Another great band. Another great local coming to the Key Concert Series. Like I said, just more great stuff coming in. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Twisted. Thank you, Jade Skylar, for coming on our program tonight. We're going to run her banner, of course. And again, you could see her this weekend at the Future Stars show. And this is where we find a lot of these great bands. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the Key Concert Series once again. I'll put up the banner one more time because tickets are on sale right now. Like I said, it holds like 250 to 300 people. So make sure you get your ticket because I hear a lot of people telling me they're coming out. Saturday, February 17th, doors open at 6. Twisted, Bryn Athen, the Grim Jacks. Headlining band is Cole. We heard a lot of music from them tonight. KeyConcertSeries.ticketleap.com. The Fuge. Warmester, an awesome venue. Tranquility Brewing on site. DJ Tim Ewing mixing in between sets so the bands have time to unwind and you stay in the groove. The Fuge is at 780 Falcon Circle in Warmester, Pennsylvania. The Key Concert Series kicks off February 17th. And if you're there February 17th, you will get to hear the lineup for March. That's right, there's already a March. There's already an April. My birthday, April 27th. We already have a lineup for that. But you gotta subscribe and like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and get to the shows to find out who's coming up next. And trust me, there's a lot of awesome bands lining up who want to be part of it. So we're pretty sure that the Fuge and the Yo Show and SRR Promotions can make this something that'll go on for months and months and years, etc. We want to make it the focal point of the local music scene. And don't forget, Tranquility Brewing, right there on the premises, has an awesome new Saturday and Sunday brunch. Great food, great cocktails. Go over check out Tranquility Brewing. Your birthday's on a May 8th. It's on a Wednesday. Maybe I'll put something in. Maybe I'll put something to work. I'll work on it, dude. I'll see what I can do. Maybe something fun for Jason. But remember, Tranquility Brewing, right on site there with the Fuse, 780 Falcon Circle. Saturday and Sunday brunch. Great food, great cocktails. My wife and I went there a couple weeks ago and we had a Bloody Mary flight. 4 different flavors of Bloody Mary, plus the great beer that's on tap made by Tranquility. Fuse is just a gorgeous venue with multiple rooms. It's going to be great. I'm telling you, there's no reason on earth why you want to miss this. Saturday night, of course, going to become your new Saturday night thing. The college scene, the older scene, the younger scene, whatever it is. Let's check it out. Let's check out live local music. Whew. Great night here. And a lot of great things we talked about. How about this? Rock legend Bob Dylan is prepared to head back out on the road. U.S. tour starting this March with dates in Florida. A lot of dates in Florida. I guess that's where people go to retire. That's where Bob Dylan goes to retire. But a great lineup. Bob Dylan back in concert. Maybe the last one. But he's going to be hitting the road in March, starting with a U.S. tour. A lot of dates in Florida. So get ready for that one. Talked about the Butthole Surfers. Talked about Chase Utley. Talked about Madonna's Class Action Suit. Talked about Carter Hart. Did I miss anything? Oh, I did miss 2 things. Number 1, the police reported an arrest of a woman who stole more than $2,500 of these new Stanley Cups. We know the Stanley Cups, of course, the pink ones, the ones that are selling on eBay for hundreds of dollars. Well, this woman decided to get a jump on it and steal several cups worth about $2,500. Really? Oh, my wife's got it. Whatever it is, she's got it. But $2,500 worth of Stanley Cups. It's pretty wild. How about working for it, maybe? How about maybe finding it, buying it, and then reselling it? Because it's out there. Funko Pops. One of Jewel Taty's favorite bands in Philadelphia area, local Ween, are ready for a 40-year anniversary tour. 40 years of Ween, is that right? Dean and Gene Ween will be making a stop here in Philadelphia, of course, at the Mann Music Center during this tour. Long-time local band. Jewel's a massive fan. That woman's going to jail for a long time. I mean, stealing cups. Right, stealing cups? I mean, what are you in for? I'm stealing cups. You just sound silly. But yeah, 40 years of Dean and Jean Ween coming Philadelphia date. Make sure you check out Ween Info on Instagram. Ween Info is the Instagram page. 40 years of Ween. Congratulations. Do we have anything else? I think it's about it, right? We do want to remind you, of course, that tickets are on sale right now for the Key Concert Series. KeyConcertSeries.ticketleap.com. $20 now, $25 at the door. Tuesday, the 17th. Be there or be ridiculous. Friday night, of course, Jeff the Shark Perini returns to the Happy Hour podcast. My man Ray Chase. Thank you, Ray, for making me part of your family as well. We love that. We just got a thumbs up emoji from Burn the Guilt. Thank you, band. Thank you, Burn the Guilt. As we mentioned, I spoke to Josh the other day, and we'll have Josh on the show in a few weeks on Tuesday night to talk about their new album. Album release is coming up, so we're going to talk about that. And we're excited for that. We get excited for all our musicians. We really do. And, of course, trying to line up Burden of Guilt to the Key Concert Series as well. I've got another song, and I've got a few minutes to pass. Let's play another song. Faded by Twisted. Why not? I'm so geeked about Key Concert Series. I'm so geeked about local stuff going on that I just want to play music all night long. If you come here at midnight, I might still be playing music. I'm definitely playing this one. Faded by Twisted. Key Concert Series band. Here last night on the O Show. Check it out now. About 4 minutes. We'll be right back.
This pain consumes. Why can't you see? This love's not working. It's killing me.
All right, couldn't be more excited. Coming to the Key Concert Series, of course, February 17th at the Fusion. Twisted. Last night we were joined by Sarah and Logan, two superstar talents and awesome kids. And of course, they brought on Kayla to sing, and she's phenomenal. So to me, it's like one of my favorite like little local super bands, the great band Twisted. Great night on the program. We're going to maybe head out a little early. I want to give a massive thank you, of course, to Jade Skylar. Make sure you check out her music right now and find her. We'll run the banner, of course, down the bottom real quick. Find Jade Skylar on Instagram, Jade Skylar Official, YouTube. Check out those videos, Jade Skylar. Music is out now on Apple Music and Spotify. The two great songs we played tonight, When You Were Mine, Raindrops on the Rose, and Deep, Meaningful, Awesome music by Jade Skylar. And you can see her this Saturday at Sweeney's, along with other great bands. Elena Brocas, another Future Star show. Make sure you check that out. Do not forget, once again, I will remind you, we are back next Tuesday and Wednesday on the Yo Show. Tuesday night, Rachel Bello and B. Jennings from the new band King Cherry, also Hollywood Gods and Monsters. They'll be on the show Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Alice and Callie, the Dueling Fiddles, will be on the program. So a great week coming up. I thank you for a great week. And of course, happy birthday again to Jewel. And I thank everybody who has been tuning in. Everybody who wished her happy birthday and was there last night. I thank everybody that came out tonight. I thank Jade. I thank her family, of course, for making that happen. And I thank the bands for letting us play some of the videos and music coming up on the Key Concert Series. We're going to get out of here for tonight. Of course, once again, we want to give a shout out and well wishes to our man Johnny. Johnny, get well soon, dude. We love you. We love the band. We can't wait to have you back at it. But of course, health comes first. Let's get you straight, and then we'll get back at it. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that comes out of the state of Pennsylvania. I'm very proud of this state. I love it. Yes, we love it. All right, we're going to get out of here tonight, and I'm going to leave with a song. Won't be St. Ricketts tonight. We're going to leave with a song from Bryn Athen, Cold Lady, because I noticed it's Jules' favorite new song. And they are also in the Key Concert Series, so we're going to play that. And if you're asking them why I didn't play Grimjack's music, it's because they're going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. We're going to be playing it up a storm then. We're going to leave tonight with Cold Lady by Bryn Athen. I love these dudes. If you missed them, check out last night's program, Jewel Tady's birthday celebration, all that great stuff. Twisted. Bryn Athen came out and chatted with us. And we're going to send you out with Cold Lady tonight, one of their great jams. Key Concert Series. Don't forget, February 17th at the Fuse. Tickets on sale now. Ticket Leap. Get there. Have a great night. Cold Lady by Bryn Athen.